Hey everyone, welcome to Monday Minutes. I'm Pastor Drew, filling in for Pastor Doug today. And as always, thank you for taking time out of your day to be with us. Now, I want to read out of Galatians 5:1 today. And it says this, it says, "So Christ has truly set us free. Now make sure that you stay free and don't get tied up again in slavery to the law." Speaking of freedom, I hope you guys had an amazing 4th of July weekend. I know people all over America, including myself, were celebrating with parades and barbecues and fireworks and all kinds of celebration. And this year it felt significantly different because we were celebrating 250 years of America's independence. That means 250 years since a group of people declared that freedom was worth fighting for. And while we should absolutely be grateful for all the freedoms that we enjoy as Americans, there is a freedom that's even more important, because you can live in a free country and still be trapped. Trapped in fear, guilt, trapped in addiction, trapped in shame, trapped by sin. And that's why the freedom that Jesus offers is the freedom that every human being truly needs. Not partially free, not mostly free, but truly free. And that's the kind of freedom worth fighting for. So let's look at three things when it comes to that kind of freedom. The first thing is that Jesus frees us from our past. One of the heaviest chains that we could wear is our regret. Maybe it's a mistake, a failure, a bad decision, or maybe a season in our lives that we wish we could erase. Now here's the thing, the enemy loves to try to, remind us of our past, but Jesus came to free us from it. In 2 Corinthians 5:17, it says, anyone who belongs to Christ has become a new person. Notice that it doesn't say an improved person. It says a new person, because when Jesus forgives you, your past no longer gets the final word. The second thing is that Jesus frees us to live differently. Freedom isn't just freedom from something, it's freedom for something. When America gained independence, it wasn't just about breaking away from oppression, it was about building something new. The same is true spiritually. Jesus didn't save us so we could go keep living the same old life. He saved us so we could become all that God created us to be. In Romans 6:14, it says, sin is no longer your master, for you no longer live under the requirements of the law. Instead, you live under the freedom of God's grace. That means that fear doesn't have to control your life, that anger doesn't have to control your life, that addiction doesn't have to control your life, that your past doesn't have to control you. Freedom isn't the ability to do whatever you need, it's the ability to become who God designed you to be. And last is that freedom comes with responsibility, and it's also a choice. One reason freedom survives is because people protect it. They value it. They don't take it for granted. The same is true with spiritual freedom. Paul says, make sure that you stay free. In other words, don't go back to what Jesus rescued you from. Don't go back to the chains. Don't settle for less than God's best. Because every day we choose whether we walk in freedom or we walk back into bondage. Because freedom is a gift from God, but walking in it is a daily choice. So as we remember these 250 years and where we are today, let's take a moment to thank God for all the freedoms that we do enjoy. But even more importantly, let's thank Him for the freedom that only Jesus can give. Because the greatest freedom isn't found in the government, it's found in a Savior, and that's Jesus Christ. Hey, thanks for being with me. Until next time, I love you guys. Don't forget to like and comment. We'll talk to you later.